guy later says, how do you think that I became famous the way that I am? Well, I said, you must have had some good luck. Well, he says, there's no such thing as good luck. He says, there's either some power working for you somewhere, or you don't get ahead in this world. Not in my type of occupation. We worship spirits. We worship Lucifer and all his angels. They're just as beautiful as they did before they were cast out of heaven.
He must have offering and sacrifices made to him. Excellent. Number 15, create industrial depression and financial panic, unemployment, hunger, shortage of food. Use this to control the masses or the mobs, and use the mob to wipe out all those who dare to stand in the way.
Prince Vlad took the greatest sadistic pleasure in watching women eat parts of their own children, or husbands eating their own wives.
I have been qualified in the courts as an expert on cults and satanic ritual abuse. I have information from various sources that judges, law enforcement, prosecutors, attorneys, doctors, and many prominent individuals, including actors, actresses, professional football and baseball players, are involved in these type activities.
Crowley's disturbing practices of bestiality, child sacrifice, and ritual abuse earned him the reputation of the wickedest man alive, but this didn't stop the flood of Masonic honors that were heaped upon him. He said, quote, "I possess more exalted titles than I have ever been able to count. I am supposed to know more secret signs, tokens, grips, passwords, and grand words than I could learn in a dozen lives. An elephant would break down under the insignia I am entitled to wear," unquote. The Confessions of Aleister Crowley, page 684 and 685. Now, Crowley also wrote about bloody sacrifices in his book Magic in Theory and Practice, page 95, instructing the reader that, quote, "The animal should therefore be killed within the circle, or the triangle, as the case may be, so that the energy cannot escape. But the bloody sacrifice, though more dangerous, is more efficacious, and for nearly all purposes, human sacrifice is the best. A male child of perfect innocence and high intelligence is the most satisfying and suitable victim."
No one would help me. Even though there was a prosecution going on, they said if you ever bring up satanic ritual abuse, your credibility is lost and you'll just be a kook and it doesn't exist and it's not organized in America. Just focus on child sexual abuse. So I took my children to a child sexual abuse hospital. And while they were being treated, and I had legal custody of my children, and my husband and his lawyers and the judge found out my children were in an expert hospital, they confiscated my house, everything I've ever owned, from my baby pictures to my clothes, my income, my assets. I lost everything by taking my children to an expert on child abuse. It was trying to stop me from what my children could disclose from being uncovered. She showed me the drawings that the children were doing in her office, and they were of blood sacrifice, of people cutting their arms, dripping blood in chalices, of chalices with devil heads, and on and on and on. It includes group sex. It includes children being killed.